Okay. So I got as far as I got the water spout all ready to go to put in here. So I'm going to try to figure out if I can set up in here to share that with you. Try to do a better job setting this phone up. I always forget to check and make sure that I'm having trouble with this cell phone. It's a newer cell phone. It's an 11. I had an 8 before. I got a refurbished iPhone 11. It's a little better, but there's something weird about the screen. Doesn't always, I always think it's just gonna automatically rotate when I turn the phone, but apparently it hasn't been doing that. And I've had to edit all that out, and luckily my new editing software lets me flip the images kind of the correct way sometimes. So I've had to play with that, but I realize it means I need to make sure I'm double checking that I've got the phone in the right position before I start filming. Still learning this stuff and still working with old equipment. I updated my computer, but it gets really slow sometimes. I have cheap internet. I have what's called Essentials, which is like $10 a month because I am poor, but it's the slowest basic internet you can get. And I'm working with an old iPhone, old computer. It's what I have. It's all I can afford. I mean, I spend a little money here and there on this stuff to get my van going. If I spent that money on video equipment, I wouldn't be able to buy anything to fix up my van, and then I wouldn't be able to share that on YouTube. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to do van life videos without van life stuff to make the van life, but it's also hard to do it really well without proper video equipment and proper video knowledge. So please bear with me. Thank you for supporting me. And don't forget, I try not to do this very often, but I'm going to make a shameless plug. Please subscribe. Please like the videos and possibly share them and possibly get the notifications if you don't mind. It would really help. My last video has done really well, surprisingly. And it's actually coming up in searches, which I almost never see my own videos come up in searches. Or in the side, when you're looking at other videos and you see, recommended ones on the side. I rarely see mine in that list of recommended videos. So this time the last one that I just put up, it came up in recommendations. So that's pretty exciting. So if you can help me, please help me make that happen more, and maybe I can get more subscribers and do a little better. So I'll turn the camera on, show you how far I'm getting, and getting close to being done with this van life makeover. So closer. I'm trying to, there's a lot of light. I can't really control it too well. Doing the best I can here, but here's a little magnet. I'll show you the magnet that I put there. And this can sit right there. So I have this attaches right there to that magnet. I still have to cover it with something. So that's going to live right there, and I can turn it. I just ordered a longer hose because I realized it's not going to be long enough to turn it when the water gets low. So I ordered a longer hose to put in here. But this is what it'll be like. So now I have, and then I'll show you the sink. There's all this glare from, see if I can, one thing I could do is shut the door. I guess I could try closing the door. Okay, that's better. Now you can see the magnet, and then there's magnets inside there. If you're watching earlier, you saw how I put this all together so that the hose comes out the back. And I can move it around. I can take it off and put it away. Yeah. So now, how this will be set up. That way I'll have this one for filling my cups, and I have this here to catch strips, and this, I need to clean it. I'm thinking I might just not use this one, but they have different size hoses. Okay, so I figured that out. Got the hose down in the bottle. This clips on right here. I can turn this. Oh. See, the hose is too short. I don't feel like it's going to get much water. Let's see. So here is my sink setup. So there. So there's my kitchen sink. And then this I can use to fill up cups and bottles. In worst case scenario, if this dies, I can just lean it over like that. So there's my water station. Keep it right about there. There. Water station. I gotta fix that hose. There we go. And like I said, I'm gonna get a longer hose for this one. So right now it's in there, but it doesn't go very far into the bag. So I need a longer hose for that. So little modifications to make it work, but there's my sink. So when I'm not using it, I can just take it off. And keep the clips on it so it's handy. And then I'll have a gray water container just to pour the extra gray water into. So there's my sink. I can just dump it outside. Not if it's very dirty, but. Now I got this stuff in to put away. So I have these I travel with. I'll be putting those in. Put some in here. I figured out something to do with the toilet paper. Oop. So I have extra toilet paper here. And I figured out I can make a toilet paper, so I've got toilet paper hanging right here. And put these in this pocket. And the extra ones can go in here. I have these extra little, I got this little pouch at the dollar store. And hard to do with one hand, but I can put that like that. So then I have those handy for when I need to wipe something. These are actually facial cleaning wipes, so I got those before. And then I brought in some other personal items to put away. Some trash bags for trash and the potty. I have and puppy pads to put under the water, and they also help with the potty. Put in the potty, so. And then I have an extra reusable bag, so I always forget to put these in the car for shopping. I think I'm gonna be in your way, so I'm gonna turn the camera around. Okay, so I want to put one under the water, and then trying to do this without being in the way of the camera. So these can go in here, I think. So there is the setup for all the potty stuff. And then my potty is down there in the bag, and the funnel down there, and extra supplies. I'll put toilet paper there. And I have a new mess there from yesterday going out. So I need to clean that up. Zenji's little service dog collar. And hang it up. And then that right there when I need it. There. Now that's cleaned up. I keep that little AC up there for when it gets hot. And I don't want to have the engine running. And then I plug my this little power station. I put it up there in the front seat on the floor, and I plug in the little AC if I just want to hang out up front in the van with the dogs. It works pretty good, actually. And so I gotta dump out this water so I can put this back in here. And then I have to dry out this because when I was playing with the hoses, it dribbled some water in there. And then I'm gonna put that puppy pad underneath the the water bottle. Okay, so I got it all sorted. I had to put the phone down. I couldn't record. I dribbled a little bit of water, so I'm going to have to hang that out to dry. But I'm glad that was there because it's microfiber and rubberized, so the water didn't leak through. So that's set up. I just need a longer hose so I can turn it better. So that I'll be able to turn it like that for the sink. And I can turn it like that if I don't need the whole big sink, just maybe that to keep it, catch any drips. So that'll work. So there's my water system. And now I need to put away some things. Okay, let's put some things away over here. My trash can, it kind of lives over there. See if I have any more room here, which I don't have any more room in these pockets. So that means okay, this away back here, and we are almost all done except for the hose that I need to replace. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the whole van. That's it. Oh, I did want to fix this because it fell down. There. I like to be able to see out the back, so I like to roll these up. It's just enough to see out the back of the window. I know a lot of people cover their windows and they don't care about the back window, but I just feel better if I have the back window to look out of. Oh, there is one more thing I need to do is the new blackout curtain, but that's going to take some time to sew up. I need to get rid of that thing too because I figured out that they kind of leak. I think they're coming out the top holes and coming down because I don't know where the water's coming from. So I already emptied it out, but it looks like it was still using the last little bit of that stuff. And I learned that you can't find the replacement bags of the absorbent stuff for them, so they're only good for one use. So I've been recycling that plastic and throwing away the bag. So no more of those. I'm going to go back to the pouches. I have pouches under my bed in different places around the van that work really well. I think I'll stick to those. They cost more, but they last longer and they work really well. So that is pretty much all I need to do to have Ruby all ready, aside from finishing the curtain and putting the new hose on that water thing. Oh, I need to find the contact paper to cover that, but that's minor. And then once I get ready to go on any trips, I'll restock the van with food. So I have some space in the cupboards down here and underneath the cabinet, the countertop, and I'll put extra food and stuff there, and then I'll be ready to go. And I'm leaving this open so I can put my little AC in here, or put just to be able to set things up there if I need to. So Ruby is updated for our next adventures. I don't know how many there will be. Finances are really tight. I think I spent too much money on updating. So now I have to save money again to travel. So that is the updated Ruby minivan camper.